How to make homemade vanilla coffee syrup. Your favorite coffee beverages may be sweetened at home in a pleasant way with homemade vanilla coffee syrup. It simply has only 3 basic ingredients and takes 15 minutes to prepare. I enjoy drinking iced coffee and do so more frequently than I do hot coffee. I prefer to create homemade vanilla syrup to sweeten my iced coffee when I have a need for a bit sweeter coffee flavor. It is quite simple to create and only requires a few minutes. Making fast homemade coffee syrups that are identical to Starbucks is relatively easy if you enjoy brewing coffee-style beverages at home. Condensed coffee. At home, I also make my own cold-brewed iced coffee. Doing it is pretty simple. Read the instructions on how to make cold-brewed coffee if you'd want to learn how to make it yourself. In the fall, I enjoy using my homemade pumpkin spice coffee creamer to produce my preferred cold-brewed iced coffee concentrate with pumpkin spice. If you create a batch of this homemade vanilla coffee syrup, you can simply make your own vanilla-flavored coffee beverages at home for those of you who love Starbucks. As a result, you won't need to go to Starbucks to get your fix because you already have all the components for an iced coffee drink in your refrigerator. Ingredients in vanilla syrup. A vanilla simple syrup just requires 3 ingredients to be made. Refined sugar, water, ripe vanilla beans that have been split and scraped. How to make vanilla syrup directions. To create this simple homemade coffee syrup, simply follow these simple step-by-step instructions. Prepare by splitting and removing the vanilla seeds from the pods. Step 1. In a small saucepan, combine the water, sugar, and vanilla beans. Step 2. Heat it gradually and bring it to a boil. When sugar melts, stir periodically. Boil for 2 minutes in Step 3. For 15 minutes, simmer on lower heat. Step 4. Turn off the heat and let the pan cool completely. 5th step. Take the vanilla bean pods out of the pan. Put the syrup in a bottle or other container with a lid. Step 6. Place the homemade syrup in the refrigerator in a glass bottle or other container until required. Expert recipe tips. The greatest vanilla flavor will come from fresh, ripe beans. You may use turbaned sugar or white granulated sugar. As long as the substitute amounts are the same, you may use stevia or another sugar-free sweetener to produce vanilla syrup. If the ratio of sweetener to sugar is 1:1. Refrigerate vanilla syrup produced using vanilla beans. Coffee drinks, including iced coffee, hot coffee, lattes, sodas, and cocktails may all be flavored with homemade vanilla syrup. Making homemade vanilla coffee syrup at home is simple. With the help of this simple vanilla syrup, which is created by simmering vanilla beans in simple syrup, you may replicate Starbucks coffeehouse beverages at home. Ingredients. 1 sugar cup. 1 water cup. Split and scraped vanilla beans, 2 big. Instructions. Split and remove the vanilla seeds from the pods. Put the vanilla beans, sugar, and water in a small saucepan. Bring to a boil gradually. When sugar melts, stir periodically. 2 minutes of boiling. Reduce heat, then simmer for 15 minutes. After cooling to room temperature, remove the pan from the heat. Vanilla bean pods should be taken out of the pan. Put the syrup in a bottle or other container with a lid. In a glass bottle or other refrigerator-safe container, keep the homemade syrup until you need it. Keep chilled for 2 to 3 weeks.